Kenyans are just hilarious. Okay, I thought it's a good idea to start this very serious recording with a joke that has just had my ribs aching. Here's the joke. Now in 2007, the US sent rice to Kenya, okay, to sort out the problem that was there that year. Rice as in mchele, wali. Kenyans love rice, yeah? But actually, of course, this is a double meaning, referring to the then Secretary of State in the Bush administration, Condoleezza Rice, okay? But in 2017, the Americans are much more serious, because this time they've sent Nyamamoto. I'm telling you. Of course, they're referring to the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary in the US government on African Affairs, a man called Donald Yamamoto. Kenyan comedians could not resist playing around with the second name because Nyamamoto means hot meat. And oh my, do Kenyans love their meat? Yeah, the nyama choma. Yeah, so Nyamamoto in most cases would be nyama choma. Yeah. So if the Americans sent rice last time, this time they are much more serious because they have sent Nyamamoto. Humor is very good because the way things stand in Kenya right now, kimeumana, things are very serious. They are even more serious because quite a number of senior analysts within the Jubilee party, yeah, Jubilee government, and indeed extremely powerful politicians within Jubilee are not seeing just how deadly, dangerous a situation we are in as a country. To them, and I quote, these are usually, you know, the hard feelings that come after somebody loses an election. Okay? Now I can assure you that word, that phrase, lose an election, to majority of the country, when they hear that phrase in reference to the NASA coalition, yeah, it's like poking something in their hearts. Yeah, it's like doing a national exam, and then because you score straight A's, then because of corruption, your result slip is switched. The name is switched around with somebody else, and people keep on telling you, ulianguka mtihani bwana, ulianguka, you failed. Yeah, you now have a slight idea of what Kenyans are feeling. Okay, but this is what Jubilee people feel, that this thing will just pass on, it will just pass. Yes, people will come back to their senses. After all, people are determined to go back to their work, go back to a normal life. So NASA wapende wasipende, Raila apende asipende, things are very soon going to go back to normal. Yeah, more slowly than in the past, but inevitably, yeah, things will go back to normal. That is what Jubilee top-notch people feel and think and believe. Now, why is this deadly or dangerous for the country? Well, imagine a situation whereby a fire has broken out in your kitchen, but you're saying the fire will just put itself off. That's just a small thing. Yeah. After all, before we've had fire from the frying pan, so it's just normal. Now, somebody who has a small fire in their kitchen and decides to ignore it, is really courting disaster. Refusing to pay attention to that small fire when it is still small is a very, very fatal mistake. Fires are much easier to deal with when they're small. But when that small fire touches the wiring, electrical wiring, yeah, and there's also that gas there, when that flame reaches that gas, you get my drift, yeah? It'll be way too late. Okay? So why is it that Jubilee are not seeing? Yeah, powerful decision makers within Jubilee are not seeing. Or maybe perhaps they are seeing and they are pretending they do not see. Yeah, they're trying to do kifua manenos, yeah, trying to force things, yeah, that come what may. Our candidate has now been sworn in. It doesn't matter. Elections are over. Politicking is over. We can't politic the whole year. What will people eat? Politics does not put food on the table. Yeah, hii maneno imeisha. Let's just go back to normal. Let's go back to our work. Yeah, they're trying to force things. Sadly, they're doing this when the reality on the ground is very different from what they're saying. So, what is the reality on the ground? What is it really? Now, in this series, I'm going to go very in-depth, yeah, because a lot of people do not understand what is happening in these 2017 elections, yeah. Why is it different from the other elections we've had in the past? Hii maneno, you know, what is this crisis really all about? Yeah, I'm going to go very in-depth into this so that we all understand what is happening, so that those who have eyes can see and those who have ears can hear, yeah, and they can take precautions, yeah, they can prepare themselves, yes. So starting from the next episode in this series, you know the drill. Click on the link on the top left-hand corner of your screen and you'll be on to it. See you there in a bit. This is Kshs Kumekucha.